All right, we're on to the next project. The idea was to have the door done before I did the second video. I hadn't really quite settled on a final design. So here it is, over here. And we're gonna head in that direction. So I finally get to use my blacksmithing skills, and I'll have you all along for the ride. Enjoy. So we're gonna glaze this in, and Carrie is gonna wipe the edges of the glass that we chose with isopropyl alcohol, so it's good and clean, so it sticks to the glazing. I can't do it because I'm currently in an immobilizer to repair a damaged ligament. So we have these channels that are like so, and so I'm just gonna take this silicone with my other hand and fill the channel like so. And we're going to center the glass as best as possible. We're going to have to move it around a little bit once we get the other pieces in. So Carrie's going to hold this like that. I'm going to fill the other two. Can you hold that one? Actually, I'm going to fill them all. Okay. So basically, I'm then going to, we're going to have a little bit oozy. We're going to Okay, so that will be the end of the speakeasy window and blacksmithing portion of this video, merely because I am currently incapacitated with a torn tendon in my index finger. So that's going to put me out of commission for about 4 weeks, and unfortunately it means not being able to hold a pair of tongs and or a hammer. Plus, I don't want to be anywhere near the heat with plastic that can melt. So we're gonna probably take that back up in September timeframe, but we do have some other content that we're going to provide you in this next
period of convalescence.
So stay tuned with us, and we'll hopefully have some great stuff to show you. Going to videotape the whole thing, but we thought it was entertaining, the fact that I have to be at my fullest reach to drill these holes. have 3 more of these to put in.
Backwards and over her head, folks.
Mad skills. Rat attacks? Figures rat attacks. I gotta go back to the shop. So we're finished with the main part of the video and the medallions, and they are they're looking pretty good. So we've got all the way around. And we got the upper ones. We didn't do the one over the chandelier, the very centerpiece, because we haven't really decided just what we want to do up there. We may do a star, but we're not sure. This is what you do when you can't use your right hand. You go for a hike with the wife. Without breaking your neck, preferably. Okay, so I'm out of commission for a little bit. So we're trying to do the things that we can do with me one-handed and Carrie two-handed. So we wanted to get the electrical cable hooked into the pod because we're not solar capable. And there are a couple of things that we're gonna want electrical for, things like charging your cell phones and whatnot. So what we did was we ran the, there's my shop right there, and we ran power all the way out to the pod right here. And I'm gonna have to seal that up so a little bit better, just so that we can take it out in the winter time, and in the summertime we can plug it back in again, or spring, autumn, summer. So that worked out pretty good, and we got it hidden behind the headboard. So I'm gonna just get myself a strip or something like that and see what we can't do about being able to plug more than one thing in at a time. So it comes in here behind the panel and the headboard. Let's see the plugs right there. So we also had a small mishap with getting a small hole in the mattress, which is a blow-up mattress. So we were able to patch that, and now we're doing a real big cleanup in here because we track a lot of stuff in here when we do stuff. So I think that ultimately in the end we're gonna probably put a little step stone here at the door so that we're not tracking as much dirt in, and we can work on getting a couple of outdoor carpets in here. Once again, trying to stay away from the musky, anything that will collect moisture and get moldy. So right now Carrie's just getting our end tables back in, our little stools, and we'll probably, we may just stay here tonight. Stay tuned next week. We're gonna go over how much this whole dome cost us. Remember, the intent of this whole process was to see how much we can do with leftover material and or material we could have got from free from people who are throwing stuff out. Well, I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.